Hi, I'm Jimmy Brown, and I'm going to show you how to play Stairway to Heaven. First up is the intro, which is played on acoustic guitar, fingerstyle. Another way to play it is the way Jimmy Page would play it live, is with pick and finger, because you're going to need the pick later on. So I'll play the first couple of bars with the pick and my finger. You can hear what it sounds like. The key to nailing this part is to get the chord grips down under your fingers first. So you might want to practice just strumming them first and before you work on the finger picking, kind of like this. Okay, here's the end of the first verse going into the first bridge. This part, Jimmy Page kind of doubles up on the finger picking, plays 16th notes with the fingers, kind of like this. Okay, as I mentioned before, it really makes sense to play this part pick and fingers because you have some strumming coming up that you need to do with the pick. So here's that part again, and going into the first bridge. Here's the first part of the second verse. This part introduces a new chord shape. It's probably the most challenging chord in the whole song, and you're going to need to use it later on. It's F major 7 with a thumb fretting the low bass note, and it sounds like this. Okay, I'm not going to demonstrate the rest of the song on electric guitar. Here's the electric 12 string. It's the guitar 2 part in the transcription. So let's pick it up with the end of the 5th verse going into the interlude and then the strumming behind the solo. Okay, next up is the solo, which is played on 6-string electric, and the rhythm guitar part is the 12-string electric. My buddy Matt Sharfglass is going to play that. He's going to accompany me. It's the same 3 chords, A minor, C over G, F major 7 that I previously showed you. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next up is the overdubbed slide part that goes on during the solo. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now here's a way that you can incorporate that little slide lick into the solo, playing it conventionally. It's kind of like a composite of the 2 parts. It's a little tricky. You have to do a little pull off, a bend, and then a pull off, and then quickly go to the other licks. Let's pick it up from that part. 2, 3, 4. Here's the chorus rhythm part. The 6-string electric is basically playing the 3-note power chords on the bottom 3 strings. And the 12-string electric is playing full A minor, G, F bar chords, like this. Okay, now for the ending, the grand finale. 2, 3, 4. The key to really making this solo sing and come to life is nailing the string bends and vibratos just right. And to do that, the best way is to use your ring finger supported by the middle finger. That works for just about all the bends in the solo, such as this very first one. So you push the string up with the ring and middle fingers, hook the thumb over the top, and then shake it. And then the other bends are like this. Some of the bends are a little tricky because they happen so fast, such as that repeating lick. You don't really have time to get the second finger to reinforce the third finger when you're doing something like this. So that one you can reinforce because you have time to do so. This lick up here. You couldn't really fit your ring finger in there, so you use the middle finger. But again, you're supporting it with the finger that's behind it. In this case, the index finger. And then shake it out. There's a couple of 1.5 step bends where you push the string a little further. I'm actually using 3 fingers here. And then there's the other one down here. That's actually a two-step bend. Your target pitch is A. Finally, the unison bends at the end. You need to bend a G string up, use 2 fingers, and then match the same note on the B string. So you got to listen very carefully. You want to get it so the notes stop pulsating so that they come in tune. Like, you got to nail it really quick. It's a connection between the ear and the muscles in your fingers. You got to just kind of feel it and nail it.